Hey everyone, how you doing? Just setting up my screens here. We're live. It's Tuesday. It is cold in Leicestershire, UK right now. Like super cold. Um Mega cold, right? So just put my hoodie on a little bit. Hope you're all okay. How you all doing? This morning has been very much a case of almost admin duties. So where you're doing your bookkeeping, checking sure things balance off, looking at profit margins, stuff like that. Answering quite a few emails. Obviously direct messages, things keep flooding in all over the time. Which ain't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. But there's always stuff coming in, stuff always coming in. So you got to keep on top of that. Hey, Tice, how you doing? So tax keeping, well, bookkeeping, emails, getting a few things out, releasing a few videos as well. I had to do that. Release a few videos, edit, upload, schedule, and I've got to start planning out some things I want to get done. Hey Eddie, some things I want to get done today and tomorrow. By the way, Eddie, I've got a video coming out on Friday, which is about product images in Canva, because we touched on that last week, didn't we? So I've got a video coming out on Friday about that. I was going to go earlier, Eddie, to be honest. I was going to go earlier, and then I just held back because I had to sort a few things out. But yeah, just a little earlier today. Yeah. But I think it was mainly because I was getting frustrated with doing admin duties, bookkeeping, and stuff like that. Like I mentioned, loads of emails I had to go through, just double checking a few things with people. And when you're working on stuff that isn't what I call creative design, whether it's a website or problem solving, it gets to you a little bit. You feel like, oh God, I've got to do this now, and you go do. You're doing all this stuff. It's not fun, is it? Hey John, anyone out here who does bookkeeping or is like just managing their ingoings and outgoings, it's the least fun bit. I mean, the fun bit is when you see money coming in, but it's having to record line by line by line. Oh yeah, Eddie, the books are fine. The books are fine. The books are looking good. The books have always, to be honest, Eddie, to be honest, from day one, the books have always been good. Always. And we're very good at keeping on top of our books and what we're doing and how we're doing things. So that's really, really good. Yesterday, for those of you that were here, I mentioned someone on LinkedIn that contacted us that wanted us to do videos. And what they did was, because they started moving the goalposts with how many videos they wanted, and the fact that they wanted, hey Sinan, and they wanted some revisions, and I said, well, the cost goes up, okay. Oh yes, Eddie, you're a certified accountant. Hey Jimmy, how are you doing? I know that Jimmy is scrolling good today, aren't you, Jimmy? You're scrolling good. So this person on LinkedIn wants some videos. They move the goalpost. They then want revisions. And I went, well, if you want revisions after the video is recorded and edited, there's separate costs for that because it takes time to It's not like writing an email. Oh, yeah, there's a typo. We just changed the typo. No. When you have to revise a video, you got to re-record it sometimes from start to finish, then re-edit from start to finish. And I told them, I'm really sorry, but I'm not open for negotiation. You're disrespecting me by continuously bartering what you want or how much you're going to pay. I am not desperate for work. If your client, and by the way, their client who wants the video has money, because I know which plugin they want me to do a video for, and it's not a promotion, it's a review video. They've got money, and I said, if you're not going to pay, I don't want to know. They came back again and they said, okay, we will do what you say. If we need to have a revision, we will pay extra, but we won't pay you until the video is done. And it was like, basically, it was almost like, get lost. If you want me to spend time recording a video, and this is something I always go back onto all the time, If you're creating a logo for anyone, you're doing a homepage, you're doing a discovery session, you're doing just anything for a client, you do not do it, you don't start it until you know you're being paid. You can even argue that planning the video, like this person who's approached me, I know the plugin, but I am not going to start scripting what I'm going to say and how I'm going to approach it until the money lands in my bank account. Don't spend time, 1 hour, 2 hour, half a day, a full day. Because when you do that, and then the client goes, I've changed my mind, you've lost that time. And I don't know about you, but I mean, even when I do the live chats, I love doing these. I love the Web Squadron Kick-Ass live chat. I love it. I love engaging, interacting with all of you. I love it, love it, love it. But at the back of my mind, hey, Sinan. Did I not say hello to you, Sinan, already? But, you know, at the back of my mind, I am aware that when I spend time doing this, other stuff I need to get on with is waiting. Messages will come in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, email. Messages are still coming in. YouTube, comments. I've got to deal with them. And I will deal with them. But there's nothing worse. Sorry, let me backtrack. But even though I've got stuff to deal with and I'm doing the live chat, because I'm enjoying this, I don't mind so much that there's a backlog. I'll deal with it. But when you're working, when you decide to give someone your time, if you're giving time to friends, it's different, right? So if Jimmy is helping me out, it's different. If I'm helping Jimmy out, it's different. If Brian Harper is helping me out, it's different. If John is helping out Eddie, it's different, right? But when you have a potential client and you give up 1 hour time to consult, to advise this plugin, this template, this is how we're going to do your video or anything like that, and then they go elsewhere, that is gut-wrenching. And so it is becoming more popular where people now, you know, they charge for their time. A lot of clients don't get it. The minute you say to them, right, we want to have a meeting to really go through what you want on your web design and your website, you're going to have to pay for that time, 1 hour, half an hour, however you do it. And some of them go like, whoa, hold on, we're not doing that. And in some ways you could almost say, well, that's probably, you know, protected you for, or informed you a little bit more about what kind of client you might have had. Now, look, at the end, let me just check the comments, by the way, because I am skipping quite a bit. Yeah, Jimmy, you've got loads of stuff. I mean, I hope those videos and stuff, you know, the Pixar ones help you out. Okay. So, yeah, in Critical Worth, good to see you too. So, there will be clients who just don't get it and they don't understand why are we charging for our time? And even some of you might not feel confident to do that either. Like, what if you've had no websites for a month, no work? A client comes in and you're not sure if the client's going to work with you or not. And then the client wants a phone call or whatever. And you're on the phone for 1 hour, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, I'll get back to you. And you've probably told them all of the solutions. We'll do this plugin, we'll use Elementor, we'll sign this up, we'll do this up. We can do this with the shop. Think about this for your SEO. You're giving them the cost, the time, everything. All you've done is given them a pad of homework, research notes for free, but they are now going to use as a benchmark when they speak to other people. So what do I get for this? And what about that? You've literally educated them and you get nothing back for it. So Sinan says here that EU people are not used to working by the hour. Yeah, in the US, you are right there, Sinan. You're absolutely right. I have found that when I'm working with US clients, they understand it much, much better and they're on board with it. When you try that with anyone from the UK, and I live in the UK, so I can say this, but in the UK, there's a little bit of this, how shall I put it? I'm not paying you, you know, how dare you do that? And they start to feel a little bit like entitled. Like they are entitled to free consultation, to a free phone call. And the reason for that is because in the UK, we forever see it on adverts. Yeah, free phone call, free quote, free this, free that. Hey, if you call up for a quote, we'll even send you a free pen. All of that bullshit, right? Oh, we'll even send you a free pen. Like the pen's not even really worth that much. We'll send you a free pen. So there's a little bit of entitlement creeps in. But, yeah, Brian. Sorry, John and Brian. Yeah, that's true, John. What Brian says as well is very true. Plumbers get paid for the diagnosis. Absolutely. If you have a gas problem or a plumber problem, you call them out. There's like a call out charge. And even if the problem only took them like, I don't know, 10 seconds. Oh yeah, here it is. Click. That's all they do. Click. You're still paying £90 call out. We had a blocked drain once about 4 years ago. And the guy came out and he was like, yeah, it's just this over here. It took him 2 minutes to sort out. He did put on a glove, put his hand down and clear the problem. And it was a drain just outside the kitchen. He sorted it easy. About 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, right? Really quick. We still had to pay £90. And you sort of go, blooming heck. But it solves your problem. Okay? And the sooner that everyone in the website world gets used to that kind of mentality, the more people will be less shocked by it. Because I have had people, they get really shocked. I've had someone say, can we have a phone call? Because I want to talk more about my ideas. And they even say in their email to me, I want to go over my idea and is it, what's the word? Not sustainable. Is it, I can't remember my words now. Is it worthy? You know, is their business idea good? So when you talk to them, the first 5 minutes, right? Carapos. Oh, is that... So Carapos, you know when you say that release date... Hi, by the way, Carapos. When you say that release date is October the 23rd, have you read that somewhere? Have you seen that somewhere? Oh no, this was a different job, John. This plumber who came was to fit a sink. So that was a different job. That was actually for contracted work. Where was I going with this? I can't remember now. I can't remember the word what I was saying now. Oh my god, I've lost where I am. Hey Mark, I've lost where I was. What was I saying? So it's about worth. I can't remember now. I've lost my train of thought. I mean, we are talking about. Oh yes, that's it. I remember now. So I had someone. Basically, they said to me that they wanted a phone call, and we had. Hey Anthony, we had a phone call. It was my fault for not telling them from the start. This is only going to be a 10-minute phone call or 5-minute phone call. It went on for about 30 minutes, and I wish I'd told them at the start now. Yeah, just a little early, Mark. Just came on about 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Hey, Peter. And basically, the first 5 minutes of that phone call were nothing to do with the website. The first 5 minutes of that phone call were about her husband, their company, what he does for a day job, what he does is in free time, how he's trying to make money out of XYZ, how they're going to advertise and get money and income for it, how long it takes for him to produce the product. 5 minutes later, and we need a website. And I was trying to get it through her, but she just kept talking. And the problem with that is, for 5 minutes, you are reinforcing whether their business is a goer. Is it a good business idea? For free. You're giving away free advice, free stuff for free. Right? Exactly, Christopher. Basically that. Because often, when a client says they want a website, we have to ask them, what is your business? Why do you need a website? You do have to ask them that. You do have to. You have to understand, does the business need a website? Number one. Number two, are they in the right place at the right time to get a website? Or do they need to still get their business proper up and functioning and running and all of that? But what you don't need is, my husband lives here. He started doing this, now he does this, now he goes here, he wants to do this extra sideline hustle business. This is how we're going to do it. No. What I want to know is, what is the business and who are your customers? Who's going to buy that product? That's what I want. That's what I want. Ha, Brian, hang up and steal the business idea. It was a carpentry, woodworking idea, Brian. I ain't stealing jack from there. So Eddie, Elemental Cloud is already out, and I think I've heard for the plugin yes, Eddie, usually it's about 2 weeks later. However, it looks like it's going to be delayed by quite a bit of time. We're looking at October the 23rd, which would technically be about 5 weeks after Elemental Cloud 3.8 came out, which is quite a delay if you ask me. That's quite a delay. And I don't understand why we've got that big a delay, because if it's good enough for the cloud, why not then? Of course, though, with the cloud... Oh, sorry, Brian, I got it. No, Brian. I knew you were joking, by the way. Don't worry, you don't have to explain it. Maybe the reason they've delayed it on Elemental Pro version 3.8 is because on Elemental Cloud, there's more control over the plugins that you can use. So they stop you from installing certain plugins, don't they? So you're protected. On Elemental Pro, you could have all sorts of plugins, and maybe they're a little bit worried that if they put 3.8 on Pro now and loads of other plugins aren't ready for it, then your website will break. Because it's a common problem, isn't it? Every time we have an update at the moment. I do want to share something else that's quite funny. I thought this was quite hilarious, actually. I'm just going to I'm going to try and find it. I'm going to try and find it over here. So someone had a problem. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Right. Okay. So I just want to share this with you, right? Because I talk about this all the time. And I'm going to let you all guess the answer for this, right? So here is someone on the Elemental Facebook group who has a problem over here. Can you see here with their toggle is showing the bars and the X at the same time? They're getting both of them. So I said to them, have they got any optimization plugins? And they said, My next question to them was, which theme are you using? Which theme do you think they are using to get this problem? Which theme do you think they're using? Go on. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Go for it. Which theme do you think they're using? Go on. I'm going to sit here and just chug on my Pepsi Max. Which theme do you think they're using? Come on. Which theme? So Mark goes with Ocean WP. Come on. Which theme? I'm going all Messiah, Jesus Christ on you right now in my hoodie, okay? Which theme are they using? Antony says Ocean WP. John says Astra. Jimmy says Ocean WP. Right. Let's see the answer. Ocean WP. Ocean WP. 9 times out of 10, whenever people have a problem, right? And then I eventually get to like, well, which theme are you using? It's always Ocean WP. I don't get it. Why are people still using Ocean WP? It's one of the most common themes that has problems, right? Exactly, Eddie. They keep running these big... But one thing I don't get, right? And Eddie, can someone educate me, please, on this? Can someone please educate me? Why do people keep upgrading onto Ocean WP Pro? Like, just use Elemental Pro. But if you're not going to buy Elemental Pro, go for Astra Pro. No, Jimmy, you just won kudos. All right. So here, Jimmy, I'm going to give you kudos, okay? Here's a glove. Hold your face out. There you go. You just won a cloth material fabric kudos slap. You just won a kudos slap, okay? Boom. You're the first winner of the kudos slap. Don't go telling anyone that, because they might get the wrong idea and start worrying, all right? So don't tell anyone that. So Ocean WP, I just don't get it. And one of the reasons is because a lot of YouTube videos out there still to this day keep starting off with Ocean WP, don't they? There's too many videos out there, like loads. Right, we're going to build an Elemental website. We're going to use Ocean WP. So what happens is everyone out there goes Ocean WP. They don't realize the name gives you a clue. You're going to sink. You're going to drown with your WordPress website. I mean, I'm forever promoting hello. But I think one of the problems is that because Brian, that's right, Jimmy, you need to pay for those slaps, okay? Next time I'll bring a stick. Or this pencil. So I think a lot of people, because hello is like so plain, and a lot of them don't want to spend the time doing a header or a footer. They get sucked into the pre-built header footer, don't they? But it's like, and the amount of people that get offended whenever I go, oh great, it's Ocean WP. You know, they get offended by that because they think I'm bad-mouthing Ocean WP. I'm not bad-mouthing. I'm just reflecting on something that's always breaking, always got a problem, always has issues. Just checking the comments coming in. Yeah, well, we did do one, Mark, in fact, it was about a year ago. Might do an update one. So Eddie started with Ocean WP, but after 1 year learning, yep, there you go. Exactly. And Eddie, do you want to like, was it because... True, Eddie. But yeah, Eddie, what's the reason you used Ocean WP on the back of videos you had seen? Because I think it's, you know, I'd love to know if that was the reason. Hey, Pickstar. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, Pickstar. I'm not gonna ask how you are because we spoke earlier. But hey, Pickstar. Sinan, you use the Hello theme customized for our agency. Oh, the Hello theme. Sorry. Do you mean, Sinan, you customized the Hello theme or a different theme? Because you've written Hello. I think you mean hello. What I do want to explore with some of you, though, is I'm not a massive fan of custom dashboards on WordPress. So what you're saying, Sinan, there, that works pretty well. However, I'm trying to find a way where you could customize your WordPress dashboard, what you see and what you do, but it's got to be really easy for the client to take back control. Because there's a danger that what if the developer dies or there's a problem with WordPress or whatever. So in terms of white labeling, and also I don't want to go down the road of using a child theme. I'm trying to find a good solution for that. But I don't want to use a plugin, don't want to use a child theme, but it's about customizing the WordPress dashboard, what you see, what you get, the layout, keep it really clean and simple, but at the same time, do not lock things down so that if the developer dies or does a runner, the client is now stuck, especially if there's like a problem with WordPress. Like when WordPress updates, that might mess things up. What if you got hello and hello updates? That might mess things up. So I'm trying to find a solution, but if anyone's got any ideas, I will look forward to it. Yep, Sinan, you meant hello. Yep, I did wonder at first. Hey, Fat J. To be honest, Fat J, if Elemental did that, they'd probably. I don't think Elemental would want to do that because then people could take credit for their work, if you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, Eddie, the reason why Ocean WP had tons and tons of good press was because they were milking it with the affiliate promotion links and how much they were paying people to promote their plugin. And it's a real shame that loads of. I mean, I've never ever done. I've never ever done a video where I have used anything other than hello. Oh, I've done the my listing theme. That's separate for directories, but everything is hello. I don't even use Astra. We used to at first when we had Elemental free and we had loads of add-ons. And then I realised, no, we're going about this completely wrong. We got to get Elemental Pro, go to hello, keep things locked down and light. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Brian. Your dev's hit by a bus. Like, someone's website we redesigned took a year to do because they were really slow. Their original website developer is still alive and now works for Facebook Meta. When I contacted their original developer who had locked down the back end of their website, I said, can you unlock it? Oh, I can't remember how to do it and I don't work on websites anymore. That was literally his response. Just because he does not work on websites anymore, he did not have the capability to unlock what he had done. And that's the danger. Yeah, well, I'm doing okay, Pigstar. Got through my bookkeeping and all of that this morning, so that was good. But yeah, hope you're doing good too. To be honest, Eddie, I've been approached by quite a lot of themes. The Ocean WP, the Rishi theme, two others who I'm not going to mention, and I've said no to all of them, mainly because I only use hello. And the danger is that if I hit like, everyone. Why are you not hitting like? What is your problem? Hit like in a nice way, of course. The problem I have is that if I start to do a video and I'm like, right, we're going to build a website and I'm going to use Cadence. We're using Elemental Pro and I'm going to use the Cadence theme. Loads of people out there are going to start purchasing or using that when they don't need to. It's like one influencer, I won't name them, uses, every time they do a video, they use the Bloxy Pro theme. The Bloxy Pro theme. There's no need. When you look at what they're building, there is literally no need. They will promote the header, but again, just use the Elemental. If you got Elemental Pro, just use the Elemental Pro header. You know, you don't have to. Just because another theme, when you hover over it, the header comes up and down. Yeah, okay, you can do that with Elemental Pro, right? Don't tell people to spend $49 on Elemental Pro. Oh, and spend another $49 on a Pro theme. You don't need to do that. Right? You don't need to do that. It's a bit like a certain page builder who put out a sponsored video on Facebook where they said their page builder is better than Elementor because you got to spend $49 on Elementor, then you got to spend $49 whatever for Jet Menu to do a mega menu, then you got to spend another $49 to get Astra Pro for a WooCommerce store. And I was like, hold up, no you don't. You just use Elemental Pro with hello. I've got some code for you to do your mega menu for free. You don't need to use Astra Pro to make your WooCommerce website look good. You know, like, come on. So there's a lot of misrepresentation and distorted facts. Because this person was literally making out for $150, but instead you could get my plugin instead. Hey, Maddie, how are you? How are things on your website now, Maddie? I hope things are working okay. I'm sure I'll hear from you if they are not, but I hope they're okay. And I really hope that the changes that were made to make your categories, I hope you appreciate how that makes it easier and quicker now for you to manage. You got a product, you got the shop page, and you got a category page rather than individual. Now, individual category pages are good when your category pages are really, really different in layout. But if all it was is just a title and the image, one category page with dynamic tags, boop, 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 you're good. You're pretty good. I tell you what, anyone else in the UK, well, I know Mark is, but it is super, super cold today. By the way, everyone, yeah, like Kester, I probably haven't said hi to you. If I've missed anyone's name out, I'm really sorry because I'm always talking and late to look at the comments. Everyone say hi to everyone. To be honest, you know what? Maybe next time everyone should just put the word hi. You don't have to put the names of who you're saying hi to, just say hi. And that will do absolutely fine. I do need to plan out some more videos that I just want to get recorded and a bit of a roadmap for some other promotional marketing stuff as well. Hey, Jean, how are you? So indications are from some earlier posts that version 3.8 will be coming out October 23rd. That will have the loop builder built in. Now, for anyone who's thinking, well, what is the point of the loop builder? It just means that at the moment, when we build a post in Elementor, you got your image, you got your title, blah, 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 blah. And if you're not using LE Custom Skin, there's not a lot you can do with it. With the loop builder, you can now build it to look and be like how you want. There are going to be some limitations, but I have it on good faith. Hey, Charlie, I have it on good faith that the loop builder will allow custom fields. There's a limit to how much I can smile, Gene. Hey, George, hope you're okay, mate. Let me just check the comments. Yeah, I mean, Mark, I'm resisting putting on my heating at the moment. So if I just show you, I've got on my thermal socks. I've put on my hoodie because it was feeling a little bit cold in this room. Just a little bit chilly. Not chilly, but, whoa, sorry, R2. Just a bit nippy. But yeah, not put... Because it's just me in the house, I don't want to put the heating on, Mark. And I don't use my electric heater anymore. I tell you what, that electric heater was sucking out the electricity. Proper sucking out electricity, that was. Let me just check the... Yeah, very true, Sinan. I mean, I would like to think that the loop builder is a start and then it progresses. I mean, ideally, I would have said... If you're going to give us the loop builder, give us the loop query and the loop builder all in one. Do you know what I mean? Have it all in one. Excellent, Maddie. I'm really glad. The main thing is, Maddie, is that by making that change, I know now it's far easier for you to manage your website and your shop. And I think that's the key thing. Because when you have a shop... Hey, Dave. How are you doing? When you have a shop... Oh, hi, Quizzy Ezeel. Kaizy. I can't even say your name, mate. Yep, Eddie has... Jeffrey has a good one. I was about to say something. I'm losing myself today. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, yes, that was it. Shop websites. When you have a shop website, you have so many components to worry about, and you might have extra plugins. There's always a bit of a risk you got to manage and be on top of, because you don't want your business to go down and lose orders. But when you have lots and lots of products, a shop template, a category template, if you need a category template, single product template, get those right. And then after that, everything is gravy, right? Because then you just add your products, boom, 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 boom. It manages, it handles it. If you have lots of category pages, that is okay. However, the moment you decide to change your style or presentation, you've now got to go through and do all of those category templates. And if you've got a lot, it is a pain. All it takes is for you to do one wrong, miss one out, not do it exactly the same. This is 30 pixels, this is 40 pixels. And it jars, it starts to not look as polished, right? Because I spot it on our website, I spot it on every website I look at, or the moment I notice that they haven't followed through on their style or their branding or their palette, it jars me a little bit. And I excuse it. The first one I might excuse. If I see it more than once, I start to now go, I feel like you've been lazy now on how you've built the website. Because we are so critical. We can be overly critical. I mean, I can't help that when I'm surfing a website late at night when I should be sleeping. Sleep! Who does sleep? Sleep is so overrated. It's not overrated. You should sleep, but I don't do much sleep. You can't help but notice when a website has a poor mobile design. There are big websites out there. Their mobiles are really shockingly bad, right? And you sort of go, why are you not addressing this? Why have you not done anything about it? Just check. Sorry, I've just got a comment coming. I've just got to quickly wipe out. An email's just come in. I will get back to this person later. Yeah, okay, just check the comments. Queasy, can I make a tutorial about Book Liam from Motopress? Right, what is Book Liam? I know what Motopress is, and I've used a couple of their plugins before. Was it? No, it's not Hotelier. It was their hotel. It was one of their hotel ones, right? So let me see now. Book. I can't even type. Book Liam. What is Book Liam? Right, so the Book Liam is a... Okay, look. So, here's the thing, right, Quiziel, right? It's with Gutenberg. I'm probably not that interested in using it, if I'm honest. But number two, are you going to buy it for me, Queasy, to try it out? So here's the question, Queasy. Are you going to buy it for me to try it out? Otherwise, why would I do it? Are you going to buy it for me to try it out? You know, that's the one, George. Hotel booking. That's the one, yeah. In the end, we went in the end, rather than using that plugin, yeah, because there was a bit of a problem with it, and it wasn't working well. We used WP Hotelier. I can't remember who that's by, but WP Hotelier, which was pretty good. Wow, George. I would probably say, George, 3 hours sleep is probably pushing it now, mate. 3 hours sleep is pushing it. So, Quizzy, if you're going to pay for me to use that, I will review it, play with it, and tell you what I think of it. But if you're asking me to do it where I pay for it, it ain't happening. Okay? It's not happening. Alright? I'm just not doing it. Adrian! Not doing it. Oh. Let's see. George just sent me an email. Dun 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 dun. It's a secret email. I don't know. It's not come through yet, George, but I'll keep. Ah, here you go. Oh no. Oh, Sinan, I've just got your email, by the way, and I won't. I'm not going to show anything on screen. Ah, right, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, nothing's come through yet, George. No, Sinan, I'm not showing anything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, nothing's come through yet, George, but I will, let me just quit my mail. Just go back in again. Unless you want to try sending it again, George. If you want to try sending it again. Yeah. The only reason I'm saying that, Queasy, and I hope you understand, yeah, is I've had quite a few people ask me to do a review of something like that, different plugins, and when I then say to them, I'm going to need a copy, they then say, why don't you buy it and then put an affiliate link? And I'm like, hold up, you want me to spend $50 on a plugin, and it might take like, I don't know, it might take 100 sales before I break even. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Just makes no sense. Nice one, George. Oh, do you know something? I think I remember you mentioning that, George, now. I think I remember you mentioning that. That was on the back of a client, wasn't it? Was that the client? I'm not going to talk about it. Right, so Pickstar, that one, I bet if I did a review of that Pickstar, of what you've just written, my subscribers rate would go into the millions for all the wrong reasons. It would go into the millions for all the wrong reasons. None of them would care about WordPress at all. So, can you imagine me advising them, hey, and don't forget, if you like looking at my arse, we have our mastery modules, right? Go and sign up. Go to our website if you want to learn more about your business and analytics and marketing. You know, if you want to get hold of our proposal documents, A to Z of a website checklist, or you want to buy some merchandise like this. It ain't happening, Pickstar, okay? It ain't happening. Oh, Charlie posted a question. Did you, Charlie? Where's that? Why have I missed that? Oh, yeah. Has anyone had experience with Translate Press? Now, Charlie, I don't use Translate Press. I use G-Translate. I can't explain the issue you're getting there. So, so I'm just going to take Charlie's question from Charlie and just put it. I'm going to paste it again at the bottom. So, Q from Charlie. So this is a question from Charlie. Okay, I've just posted it again. I have not Anus Press. Wow. That's quite a good name for a YouTube channel, isn't it? Anus Press. Anus Press. Someone's going to read that and go, Anus Press. What is that? So Charlie, I use G-Translate. I don't know. That's free, by the way. G-Translate might work okay. I don't know. I mean, yours is more to do with the SEO side of things. I mean, sometimes I don't actually go sleep until about 2 a.m. in the morning, and I might only get like 5.5 hours sleep, which I'm okay with. I'm kind of okay with it. But if I was getting 3 hours, sleep, that would probably kill me. Sinan, yes, Uranus. Now, I have a big debate for you all now. And anyone who's joined our channel, I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. If you came wanting to hear about WordPress, Elemental, Bricks, Breakdowns, any other page builder, I'm really sorry. We're going to talk about something completely different right now, which is, how do you pronounce Uranus? Do you say number 1? So I want you to put down number 1 or number 2. Number 1, Uranus. Or do you say number 2, Uranus? So do you go for Uranus, or Uranus? Big difference there. Uranus. What are you? Not what are you? How do you pronounce it? I always say number 2, Uranus. And every time you say it, people go, You just said Uranus. But I always go for number 2. Hey, Artif. Hey, Francisco. Jason goes for... See, look, Mark goes for Uranus. Jason goes for Uranus. George goes for Uranus. Pixar Uranus. Gene, Charlie, everyone is going for Uranus. Hey, Artif. We're talking about the planet Uranus, Uranus. Uranus, Uranus. What are you, Artif? Are you in the Uranus camp? Are you in the Uranus camp? Let me just check the comments quickly. Translate press. Hey everyone. Dave is Uranus as well. Okay. Peter is almost number 1. Now then, Mark Newman will get this. As you know, you didn't know, I did nearly 20 years working in the NHS as an analyst. And I would always say to people, the reason why we are very precise and particular about things is because we are analists. So I had a lot of fun with that one as well. Because people would say to me, wow, you're very precise. You know, you won't let anything go. And I go, yeah, we're very anal about it. Because we're analists. Wow, I think we need to change the title of this show now, innit? I mean, literally, we have gone pure hybrid into Kick-Ass. We have taken Kick-Ass into Uranus and analysts. Damn. You know, we have literally now come full circle with why this is called the Kick-Ass Live Chat Show. Because it's all about the ass. And a little bit of WordPress, right? The ass... WordPress, just a tiny bit there. Hey, Mastigma. By the way, look, sometimes we do deviate, right? Okay, let's get back onto topic here, okay? Let's get back onto topic. Hey, Mastigma, have you got any questions about WordPress? Hey, has anyone got anything about WordPress they want to talk about? Exactly, Pixar. You're on my vibe right now with why we do what we do. Charlie, I would recommend that you go to the, the plugin on the WordPress repository and go to the support tab and post a question there. And hopefully someone will say something or not. Wow, extreme hip hop. No one's going near my anus. Is that the name of your car? So when you say no one's going near it, is that your car? Maybe your car's called that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh, Pickstar's on a roll now. Pickstar is on a proper roll right now. Okay, I'll tell you what, he's not eating pizza right now, but he is on a roll. Astronomy. Charlie, right, let me just... Charlie, have you checked for a Facebook group? So like Jimmy just said, so if I go over to Facebook and I go for Translate Press, right, Charlie, look at this. Charlie, there is a group, well, a page. No, here you go. Here you go, Charlie. Look. Translate Press Community. Translate Press Community. That is the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Charlie, do you want to try that group? Join the group. It's in Facebook. Translate Press Community. Do you want to go in there? Join it, and once you're in there, there are posts. Not many, but there was a new one today. Try that group. That might be a good place to be. Translate Press Community. Let us know how you get on with that, Charlie. I think that might be your best bet. So, Peter, is there a way to scroll on the page and with scrolling the next part will fit and lock? Do you mean like a sticky column, Peter, when you say fit and lock? Fit and lock, maybe. So yeah, Charlie, please do go and join that group. Try that there. Peter Muller, can you tell the starting process looks like between you and your clients? Do you show them some templates? No, I don't show them templates. What I ask them to do is advise us on what kind of websites do they like, competitor websites. And then from that, we formulate a plan. The trouble is, though, if you start to show them a template, they might love a certain template, but it does not fit with their content. And now you're trying to make it work. Whereas if I know what kind of websites they like, and when I get the content, then you can formulate the best way to present it. But I don't like to go with templates because they might go, yep, use that, use that. And the minute you show them a template, they might see the template is free. And then they start to assume, well, the website shouldn't take that long then because it's all built for you. They don't understand that sometimes you got to like build from scratch. Because I don't like to use templates all the time, but I do like to show them example websites that they like or don't like, and then you go from there. Does that answer your question, Peter? So Melvin, I was going to do a breakdance review. Unfortunately, because of Lewis's methodology and his approach, I just don't feel it like doing a review on it. It's a bit like I use iPhones, right? And you won't catch me doing there's Raheem, and you won't catch me doing a review on Android phones because I don't use Android phones. So I'm just not feeling it with breakdowns. Really sorry. Maybe in the future. All Louis got to do is add in a single license price, and I will then go and have a look. But he's drawn a line in the sand, and it's turning into quicksand, and no, not for me. Anus reminds me of the Friends episode where Chandler is stressed at work about the wee anus report. The wee anus report. Wow, Artie, I can't remember. I can't believe you even remember that. Was it called wee anus? Weenus. The weenus report. Queasy bricks is better. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into the bricks versus breakdance argument, but I like bricks. Really, Charlie? Is that where they went? That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Charlie, have you considered other plugins like G-Translate then? Have you considered G-Translate is free? Have you considered a different plugin? Please don't forget to hit like, okay? It's very, very important. Right, I've just missed loads of questions coming on here. Just reading questions. Has anyone got a template for a triple state toggle? Like on a billing page, you get a toggle to switch between... yes, Atif. Did you not see the video I did, Atif? Atif? Hey, I think there's a thief. Sorry, I had to say that. Atif, hold on, mate. Where is it? Where is it? Here you go, Atif. Go and watch this. Artif. There. Sorry, I need to do Artif like that, don't I? There you go, Artif. Go watch that video, alright? That should hopefully help you out with the toggle switch between monthly and annual. And also, in terms of triple state, if you go back to the code, which came from Maxime, and the link is there, right? It tells you how to do a 3-switch toggle or a 4-switch toggle as well, I think. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, I think it does. I think it's got the 3-way toggle on there as well. What's the best 5 plugins? Yeah, Artif, I'm pretty sure if you go to that link, follow the code, go back to Element How's website, I'm pretty sure he expands on how you can do a 3-state plugin. Best 5 plugins to use on a website. Elementor Pro or not, depending on your page builder of choice. Duplicate Page for duplicating. Rank Math, obviously. My mind's gone blank now. Asset Cleanup because it helps to reduce what is being loaded on certain pages. And that's a bit difficult. It depends on what the website... Do you know, to be honest though, Queasy, it depends on what the website is. It depends on what the website is and what it's for, because to just say what are the best 5, it's very much about what is your website. If it's a WooCommerce website, you're going to need different plugins. Yeah. If you so if you're on a WooCommerce website, you need different plugins to an appointment website, to a standard website. Do I prefer Rank Math over SEO Yoast? Yeah, I do. Auto-Optimize? Yeah. Updraft? Yep, that's a good one as well. George, the tutorial is for 2, but you know the link in that video? That link takes you back to element.how, where the code came from. And the code in there, I am pretty sure, expands onto a 3-state. So I might do a video on the 3-state plugin one day as well. Yoast has had a load of promotion, Mark. You'll remember, Mark, you know, like last year when you were running and you were listening to podcasts and Yoast was getting promoted a lot. It was because at that point in time, from January 2021, Yoast went on the warpath with promotion galore. Boom, boom, boom. So they were everywhere because they knew that Rank Math were just like literally like that, appearing from out of nowhere. So yeah, definitely Rank Math I prefer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, Artif, if you go to that link and you click it, there is a triple state there. Not a triple state, but the code is there. And I might do another video. Maybe I do need to do another video, right? Maybe on a triple or a 4-state. Wow. Can you imagine a 5-state toggle? Yeah, I mean, Yoast isn't bad. Yoast isn't bad. Okay, Artie, so maybe I've made a mistake then. So it shows multiple 2-state toggles. Let me get back to you on that, Artif. Let me get back to you on that, okay? Yeah, absolutely. And that's the other reason, Pigstar, why I went to Rank Math. When you compare what Yoast was giving you and what you had to go to Yoast Pro for, Rank Math gave you loads of that, you know. And I think their solution is really, really good. I do wonder, though, like, how much income are they making? Because I do say to a lot of people, you don't need to use Rank Math Pro. You don't need to. And I don't think the features you get in Rank Math Pro are the be-all and the end-all with... yeah, sure, Mark. Do you know what, Mark? I was about to get that. Where's that plugins video? Ooh, here we go. So, essential plugins. There you go. Go watch that video. Now, Dave, what Dave Den has just said is the exact route you should take when you can't make the toggle work. And I agree. The trouble is, though, when the client wants a toggle, it kind of defeats the object, doesn't it, Dave? However, for simplicity, 3 tabs, monthly, what was it? Monthly, annually, and whatever was the third one. That would be so much simple. Yeah, I mean, all-in-one SEO was a good one. Yeah, take care, Mark. Oh yeah, Mark, don't forget to send that invoice over, okay? You know, the one I requested. Don't forget. Did you get my email, by the way, Mark, that I sent back to you? I hope you did. But oh dear. So yeah, Mark, if you got my email, don't forget to send me that invoice, okay? Because I need to get that over. Yeah, Artif, let me have a look. Okay, let me have a look. All right. Cool, Mark. Right, so Peter, I've got a few clients that I've had in the past. They were using Yoast. When you install RankMath, RankMath has a button which says import everything from Yoast. So it imports 5 minutes roughly, imports it, and then I use RankMath to improve on it, and their SEO actually got better. Their SEO and their ranking and their search indexing all got better, right? So if you have clients or websites using Yoast, you can go to RankMath, import everything you've done, then you add on to it. Job done. So RankMath allows you now to do more without having to start again. So it's totally okay. It's totally okay, right? I'm going to give everyone a 5-minute warning here, okay? Because I am only going to be live for 5 minutes more. But there are some conversations I've noticed going on here, like the one with Charlie and George. And can I just request that if there are any further conversations about this, if you want to start it off in that Facebook group, the Web Squadron one, and then you can continue the conversations there, just in case I cut off and, you know, you're left in limbo with where we're going with this. When I do when I do shoot off in about 4 minutes, I'm going to jump on my bike, do some, I've got to just do a bit of planning. Got to do a bit of planning for some stuff. And I might have a look at that art. In fact, let me make a note of it in case I forget, which I won't forget, but I will forget, is 3-state toggle. Out of curiosity, though, Artif, if you're still there, you said you did it. What was the problem with... Yeah, go for it, Charlie. Pop it in there, because there'll be other people as well. You know, other people can jump in as well with comments as well. If you're still there, Artif, what was the problem when you say you did it, but it didn't look good on the mobile? Exactly, Maddie, and I'm glad you came on board with RankMath as well. Yeah, Artif, please do. That would be lovely. Just so I can see what is your what's your bugbear? What's your problem? You know? Is this one of those Uranus moments? You know what I mean? Okay, look, take care, Jimmy. Right. I mean, what I would say, Peter, yeah, I'm telling you now, okay? We had a client, they had Yoast, we moved them over. We then just made sure they were submitted to Google Search Console and analytics and all of that. Make sure the pages are being indexed. And it was done. Yeah, Artif, I got it. Artif, all right. So I will have a... Let me have a look, all right, Artif? Let me have a look. Okay, let me see what we can do. Okay, look, everyone. Brian said it the best. Yoast is old and crusty. Dump it. That sounds like breakfast, you know, Yoast. Huh, it's old and crusty. Dump it. Right? Yoast. It's like ugly toast. There's nothing wrong with Yoast, by the way. So if anyone from Yoast is watching, I'm just saying, right, that if I had my preference, I prefer to use RankMath. That's just the way I am. Because I often do get emailed by some companies who hear what I say. I'm telling you now, I've had a few say, hey, you said something bad about our companies. Like what? It's just an opinion. Get over it. All right, I'm going to cut off now. If you haven't said, if you haven't hit like, please do so. I will see you tomorrow. I've got quite a few more videos, but I just need to plan a few things out, sort out a few client. Yep, it is Artif, but I'm gonna see what else you've got though. Okay, Artif. All right, everyone, take care. I'll catch you all later. I'm gonna go jump on my bike. I'm gonna get a sweaty bum. Think about that. Just checking a comment on here. Do you think though, Greg, all-in-one is becoming the new leader in SEO? Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to explore it again. So I'm just very quickly checking what Greg has said. Have they improved compared to where they were a year or two ago? Has all-in-one improved? And what do you get for free? What do you get for free? Right? Anyway, look, I hope to hear from you, Greg. You got my Facebook DM right. I hope to hear from you about all-in-one and why you think it's becoming the new leader. Because I'd love to do a video on that. Cool. Right. Take care, everyone. See you all soon. Bye.